Thank you for tuning in to this presentation. Today, I will be giving you a general overview of how we operate and strategize as a company. As you can see in the subtext, here at Stockton Soul, we hope to heal, cultivate, and nurture the self-worth and well-being of hurting people for enhancing community health. This mission is definitely altruistic in nature, but at Stockton Soul, we trust that our approach to self-care and healing is an excellent influence on the lives of our community members. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is Stockton Soul? Stockton Soul is a grassroots wellness center serving residents from Stockton, California and the San Joaquin County. Our mission is to reignite passion and purpose in the lives of our residents through holistic activities that focus on balancing mind, body, and soul. Our alternative health practitioners, clinical psychologists, and staff members create a welcoming space for community members to constructively reflect on their lives and offer them the space to refine and reroute the course of their lives in group counseling settings, one-on-one settings, and through workshops held at the center as well as during community events. While we are definitely an idealistic collective, we recognize the significance behind drafting a strategic plan that maps out our strengths, our weaknesses, and the threats that our business may face if we aren't mindful of both our internal and external environments. That's what we will cover in this presentation. We're going to go over the following topics as we move through this presentation: methodology, or how we settled on the strategic plan that we've adopted; priorities, the areas we've decided to focus our attention on; and key strategies, or how we've prepared to approach our priorities. And we will close this presentation with a tie back to why this project is worth pursuing. But first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ronica Arthur, and I'm the founder of Stockton Soul. I'm a Stockton native. I've lived in Stockton my whole life. And one thing that stuck out to me growing up was the fact that my hometown was branded the most miserable city in 2011. I decided to go to San Joaquin Delta College fresh out of high school. I dropped out. I became a massage therapist and went back to Delta, got my AA, transferred to university, became a college instructor, became a manager, got my bachelor's, started a family, went to grad school, and became a depth psychologist. And it's been quite the journey. And with every single chapter, I was reminded of that title of misery, and the well-being of my community was always in the back of my mind. As I began my undergraduate studies, I thought it would be brilliant to work towards bringing a wellness center to my hometown, integrating alternative health practices like reflexology, acupuncture, and yoga with psychological practices such as counseling, marriage and family therapy, and art therapy. Because we are defining ourselves as a specialized wellness center, we recognize that we need to establish our role as an organization. This has prompted us to strategize at the business level. With this being said, we needed to identify our differential advantage so that we may appear favorable to our potential clients opposed to the competition. In conducting a SWOT analysis, where we identified our internal strengths and weaknesses as an organization and compared that to external factors such as opportunities and threats, we were able to pinpoint what we should prioritize, and we were able to understand what allows us to stand out from the competition. Because Stockton Soul fuses alternative healing methods into a clinical setting while focusing on the mental health of its patients, it separates itself from similar organizations that are limited to offering only one of those modes of healing within its walls. As mentioned before, our SWOT analysis has enabled us to identify where we should prioritize based on our findings. The top two areas we've decided to invest most of our time with are staff appreciation and community impact. When I say staff appreciation, I'm referring to how we ensure that the practitioners that we allow into our space are truly enjoying their partnership with the company. I'm a firm believer in chain reactions and ripple effects, so I think that maintaining optimal relations with the practitioners and staff will translate into attentive, high-quality healing sessions with our patients. And of course, with the company's mission statement, our duty is to create a positive shift in the mental health and well-being of our community members. However, since we are a fairly new business, we are still working towards satisfying these priorities. Referring back to our SWOT analysis, we recognize that we have so many things working in our favor as we pursue this business endeavor. For one, with an innovative and autonomous staff, we are able to draw in prospective patients as staff members, spearhead and facilitate community events. With that being said, we can assume that our unique staff members will draw in a diverse group of people. Additionally, by embracing the fact that we are a newer business with an abundant and complex environment, we are able to shapeshift into what is most feasible and desirable for the community, all while maintaining our values and operating in an ethical way. And as we gain our credibility within the community, they will be more receptive in learning about our mission and philosophy, inspiring them hopefully to prioritize their self-care practices. As you can see with this plan, we hold our mission as most desirable while recognizing what needs to be done in order to succeed as a business. In the end, what we truly hope to achieve is to provide our community members with an opportunity to seek healing and to walk alongside them as they heal.